Now, as you can see, this phone right now is at, as you can see, this phone's right now at 1%. It's about to die. And right now, this is a new iPhone 15 Pro, so this should charge fast. And also, it is just new. It's also just one of the newest phones you can get. That doesn't matter, but that doesn't matter. What we're trying to see today is that if an iPhone 15 Pro can charge actually fast. So we're gonna see you guys when the phone dies. As you can see, guys, the phone has officially died. So now we're gonna be trying to, okay. Now just before that happens, I have another phone that we can try this with. Okay, I got my phone over here, my other phone. Now, as soon as I place this on and gets to 1%, we will be starting the challenge. Okay. As while this is really charging, it's not charging. It's not still at 1%. So we're gonna have to wait until the thing gets to, okay. It's already on. No need to complain. No need to complain. No need to complain. Okay, it's at 1%. Start it. Okay. Now it's still at 1%. This thing is brand new, and this is an iPhone 6. And there's basically barely a size difference, but except that the fact that an iPhone 6 has large bezels with thin bezels in the over here, these two things, I don't know what they're called. But in terms of length, there's big bezels with small bezels, but this thing is completely with barely any bezels. I can see over here. Oh, no need to do that. Yeah. Okay. It's been nearly the first minute. There is nothing yet. Okay. Things at 1% still. I'll check back with you after a 10-minute time lapse in this video.
I was a lonely silhouette, needed somebody to show the way. Yeah, I was a heartbeat with no sound till you came around.
Okay, so we're back, and now it has been only 12 minutes, as you can see. And the phone is at 23%. 24% actually. Now, keeping this in mind, my phone is brand new, so it differs from time to time. So like basically this phone, my iPhone 6 is old. It has a battery of like only 86%. I can show you right now. Now, actually it's like 84%. And this thing's like around 7-8 years old. Now keeping this now don't worry. The thing is still on while as we're speaking. So this phone can charge faster than this phone. So this phone can charge faster than this phone. Only because this phone has a weaker battery than this phone. One sec. And since this phone is brand new, it will take a bit more time than this to charge. Since this is also extremely old, like 7 years old, as I said before. This is like, let me see, 2-3 days old. 2.5 days old. Nearly 3. And right now, this phone is on like 27%. It's on 27% as we're speaking, with only 14 minutes into this challenge. Now, I'm pretty sure so much people have already tried this, but I wanted to try this myself for once in my life. Now, the reason including is that I wanted to see if this is true or not. Since this phone is like brand new and the next phone is coming next year, we should get like pretty similar estimates if you're willing to get an iPhone 16 next year. So if this takes an hour, the next year's phone will take like around a similar time, like around 55 minutes to 50 minutes. Because Apple will find a new way to charge this thing way faster than this phone. Now, this is only just one phone. We're not testing any other phone as we're speaking. And this thing always keeps on blurring itself, which is what I hate. But that doesn't matter. What matters now is that this thing is on 29%. And right now it has been 16 minutes. So everything's normal as we should expect it to be. Oh, it has reached 30%. And we are normal. Now we're getting, actually, let me bring some information through my iPad. Hold on a sec. Oh my god. This iPad. How long it says over here in Safari, or whatever type of source of information this thing's bringing from, it says the iPhone 15 Pro can be charged from 0 to 50% in about 30 minutes, 0 to 100% in under 2 hours using a USB-C cable and an Apple 20-watt USB-C power adapter. The charging time may vary slightly depending on the specific power adapter used. My power adapter is using 60 watts right now, so we should get different results according to what Apple says or Wikipedia. And well, Samsung reference over here. I'm actually only using a Samsung charger just because the iPhone 15 Pros is useless, because I already have a USB-C type charger port, or whatever to say, wire, and my phone is already using USB-C type 3 connectivity, so that means I can able to use any charger without making the charge slower. Oh, well, it's like, let me get to my cycle counts, because this also may vary. Charging optimize, nope. Battery health, yes. It has only gone through, it's over here, 5 cycle counts in these past 2 days or something, or more. So yeah, and right now it has been nearly 20 minutes. I'll catch up to you when it's 20 minutes. About 20 seconds later, it has reached 20 minutes. With this phone being, as it is, charging fast, right now at 37%. Now I do hope there is some type of charging vary over here, because if there isn't, then whoever made that source of information is incorrect. And this thing is blurring way too much. I hate that camera. And it's also an iPhone 15 Pro that I'm borrowing from my brother for this video. Jeez, I wonder how iPhone 15 Pro is really make some bugging noises over here, or some whatever, you know. I'm going to see you guys when it has been half an hour. Peace.
That you're safe, that you're here in my arms. I think that you should know that together we belong. You are the one all the time. I can wake and erase them. Go, 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 go. Whatever's going on,
Okay, it has been officially half an hour, as you can see, with this phone being a bit higher than what it's expected. 52% in just 30 minutes. Now this is surprising, but also not at the same time, because one, this Samsung, it is a Samsung charger. Sorry, Apple users, but I have to use it. But this charger is like around 2 meters long, around like 1.5 to 2 meters long, and the longer the longer the wire, the less power it produces. So if I use the Apple's wire, it would have been at around 60% now, but it's not. So right now it's at 54%, and in just 31 minutes. And I feel like I am about to die, because this video is gonna take a lot to edit. Oh my god. But it doesn't matter. We never give up. Never give up, like what the K30 says. No. Okay. It gained 3% in just 1.5 minutes, which is good. Okay. It's been half an hour, actually has been nearly 32 minutes, and it's in 55%. And yeah, this is good progress as I'm seeing. And this iPhone 15 is nearly a year old, so it should of course have some defects on it, according to the iPhone 16. So while we're speaking here, let's talk about the iPhone 16 as usual. So the iPhone 16 will come up with a camera button. So you see the action button over here, this one, that allows you to go to the camera or silent or whatever type of button you want it to be. Well, Apple is now adding a camera button to the iPhone 16. And basically now people are just gonna be calling it a iPhone 15 but with a extra button. And also they're gonna be making the models bigger from a 6.7. Wait, is it really 6.7 inches? Hold on a sec. Yeah, it's 6.7 inches, and they're gonna be putting it up to 6.9 inches. Basically, a 7-inch phone, and the iPhone 16 Pro will be a 6.3 inch model, and I think the regular model would still be 6.1 inches, but it might be 6.3 inches also, because the normal model is also a basically the normal model is also the same size as the Pro model, but with an extra camera. And I believe that the iPhone 16, I believe one of the models for iPhone 17 or 16 will get a brand new model that will get a hole punch, just like Samsung. And there'll be and that model will also have a completely different model. Like it will be looking so different than the other models we'll see from the upcoming iPhones that will basically just look like an iPhone 15 but with an extra button, if you know what I mean by. It has been now 35 minutes 45 seconds, and this phone right now is at 62%. This phone is really charging fast now. Like in just 6 minutes the thing gained 10%. This might take under an hour just to charge to 100%. Well, that's pretty nice. Yeah. But while that's also happening, why not we just look at the size differences over here? Okay. iPhone 6. Don't worry guys, nothing happened. Okay, look at how different this is. This phone has a big curve actually. Although the screen is flat, I believe, I don't know. Well, look at this phone. Barely anything. Although there is a curve over here for the blue titanium they were using, or some type of titanium that they were using. And this thing that's the only curve they're adding to the phone, other than the curve lip up for the camera apparently, which I do not understand why do they do that. And the thickness in terms, look at how thick this phone is compared to this. Look at it. Look at the thickness. And also the size. The size is guacamole gigantic. Don't ask me why I just say that. Okay. Look at this. It may have a similar size to the iPhone 15 Pro or the iPhone 14 Pro or the next year's model. But if you look closely, if you have eyes and you can see clearly, sorry for that, it has a big bezel in the top and in the bottom, and also a home button. And now it has nearly been 40 minutes. So, and it's at 66%. This phone is really fast at charging, isn't it? Well, check back when it's been 45 minutes. Okay, it has been officially 3/4 of an hour. And the phone is 73%. Come on. Focus. Focus with me. Oh. It is 74%. Now this phone may have a chance into getting 100% in just an hour, but that might not happen at the same time. Why? It's nearly a minute past 45 minutes, and the thing isn't even at 75% as it is. It might take a little bit over an hour, but it doesn't matter. This phone is still way faster in charging than a brand new Galaxy S24 Ultra or OnePlus 8 or something. But it's definitely way faster. Okay, so the thing has officially reached 75%. This thing could focus, please. May you please focus? I swear, if you do not focus, I'm going to. Yep. It is 75% in 47 minutes and 5 seconds. This thing is really fast with charging. I'd suggest you to get this only just for, well, not just for charging, many things, doesn't matter. But the most important thing is that this thing can charge fast. Right now it's on 76%, as just right now it just reached. And it is extremely fast in charging. Just get a very powerful brick and a brick that serves high watts and volts, because then it could able to charge then fast, unlike an Apple brick that only serves 20 watts and is extremely slow. just get a power bank, or get a brick that charges extremely fast. It doesn't matter what type of brick it means by, the brick would still charge extremely fast. It doesn't matter. One sec, I might get some information from the charging bit. How long does it take to charge an iPhone 15 Pro to 100%? Okay, well, I should be devastated. Unfortunately, it would take over an hour just for the iPhone 15 to get charged, which is what I hate. And it's just been nearly 50 minutes with only 77%. Has only gone up 2% in like 4 minutes. Actually, nearly 5 minutes. Only 4 or 5%. It's like went from like only 74% to 78%, which is extremely bad. And especially these types of videos that take a long time just for these to make it happen. One sec. I am trying to see the battery. Okay, battery health. It doesn't really count it as a cycle count. It doesn't really matter. What am I doing with the speaker? It doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, sponsor of this video. I did not know what company is this, but sure, why not? Yeah, never mind. But anyways, this phone might look extremely fast in charging, but in the start, it may look extremely fast in charging, but it's not. It's only been 78%. It's only reached to 78%, and it didn't even go up a charge in the past 2 minutes. Which is extremely bad. Because according to Apple, it only takes like a bit over an hour just to get to 100%, like around an hour and 30 minutes or just under 2 hours. With this much, like it's not even reached 80%. With this, it might take like 2 hours, 30 minutes, I don't know. But all we know is that this thing's taking longer than it's supposed to take. Like, it should take an hour and 30 minutes at max to just get to 100%, Apple says. So, it is gonna take a long time, is it? And would you look at that? It is 10 a.m. 10 a.m. And it's been like nearly a whole entire hour since I recorded this video. And this is not even yet 100%. I'm gonna see you guys when it's an hour, when 8 minutes have passed in an hour. It has been officially an hour since I started recording this. And guess what? No big surprise over here. still at 82%. You're confusing, right? Confusing. Yeah, right. I thought you thought that this thing would charge fast, right? But guess what? In the end of its charging, it takes so much time just to charge. Like, I really want to end this video right now, but it has not been even 90% since. I'm gonna see you guys when it's an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so it has been actually 5 minutes past that. I just wanted to make it to an hour and 20 minutes because I knew it would take a bit more time for this thing to officially charge to 100%. But surprise over here, it's 94%. Just 6 more percent until it's actually 100%. I'll see you guys when it's officially 100%.
Wash down the bitter taste. Chaos is drowning out the melodies that we used to sing, harmony that we used to bring us way.
Okay, so it has been officially 1 hour and 34 minutes, close to 1 hour and 35 minutes. Guess what? The thing is 99%. And I'm now waiting for the thing to turn to 100% for the first time I've saw on this phone. This video is the first time I'm seeing an iPhone 15 Pro at 100%. Now, do look at that. That is very good. Now, I barely charged this thing overnight. And the reason that is that it could damage your phone's battery because you're charging it more than the expected usual, which is basically around 1 hour and a half or 1 hour and 3/4. And when expected we charge it for like 8 to 10 hours straight, but only requires around 1 to 2 hours of charging actually. Same thing goes for your tablet, your PC, your smart fridge. Maybe it needs batteries or something. I don't know. Your Switch, your old phone, your car that's a Tesla for some reason. I wonder who drove a Tesla in Kuwait. Anything, your watch, your anything that's electric would require around 1 to 4 hours to charge. But instead, you are gonna be charging it for like 8 to 10 hours, doubling it. Who would do that? Okay, thing is still at 99%. Over here, thing is still 99%. I'm gonna be so happy this thing is gonna be done for, because I have basically wasted nearly 2 hours of my day just on this video itself. Oh, and the editing especially. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna be pausing the video for a second. I'm just gonna. Nope, never mind. I don't want to pause the video. I'm gonna take a fresh air after this video, like for like 10 minutes straight. I don't know. Oh, this phone is like 100%. This iPhone 6 is 100%. And it would only take around like what 40 minutes to get there. But this phone is like taking another hour just to get to 100%. Just said this camera focuses. You see over there? Close to 100%, but still isn't 100%. Focus camera. Hell no, I don't decide to this thing to zoom. Oh, it's 100%. Okay. Okay. 100%. In 1 hour, 38 minutes, 20 seconds, and 57 milliseconds. Oh my god, guys. This video took me so long to make. So please subscribe. Please subscribe, please. Please subscribe, hit the like button, whatever you want. Just at least you show your appreciation, because this video is gonna take a long time to make. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Adios.